So now let's work on the remove of any image. So first, I don't need this toggle now. So this was just for showing you how lifecycle works. So I will open the app.js, and inside this app.js, I'm going to copy this images and totally remove all these things. And one more div, I think. Yeah. And then I don't need the handle click, and also I don't need these effects, and finally I don't need these did mount or is showing. Okay, so also this ref. So this is just for just a little cleanup. Once again, everything is there. So first, when I click on any image, let's remove that image. So here we have the images component, and in this images component we have wait, let's open the app.js. Okay, so here we have the log of rendering, that also we don't need. In this images where we are using map. Okay, so this is on the show image. On the show image we have this div, and then we have this image. Let's click on the image, and I will call handle remove. That's a very easy thing. Let's create a function, and this function is going to firstly log the reaching. That means I'm verifying that this function is triggering on the click of the image. Let's open the console, and in the console first I'm going to click, and yeah, whenever I click on an image it says reaching. But now it's time to check about this unique key. Why we have this unique key and how we can solve this problem. There are many ways to solve this problem. First, you can see in this div we can give a prop of key, and the key should be unique. E must be unique, and that you can say math.random. If you can do this, let's see what happened. Oh, it was warning actually. Whatever it was, it is totally gone from here. Since it's working, that means we can do any unique thing here. It could be new date also, like this dot to local string. Is this going to work? So that should be with a small n. Okay, so that's not working. It's not a function. Okay, to local. Let's just try this new date. Now in this new date we have a problem, because two elements have the same key, two child have the same key. So as I told you, key actually should not be same for any two component or any two actually div, you can say. That should be unique. So as we have given the random, we can also give the index also. So let's try to give the index. From here I'm going to give the index. So let's give the index, and now if I try, it is working. But let's go to the documentation of React and see actually why we need this key. So if I go here, and on this main concept we have this list and keys. So just you scroll down, you will find the keys detail here. Let's assign a key to our to fix missing key issue. We have also assigned the number, which is actually the index. Key help React to identify which item has changed, are added or removed. Key should be given to the element inside the array to give the element the stable identity. So what that mean actually? Suppose I have added an image which is already available here, like this. So you can see the array now has two element which is exactly same. If I try to remove the image with the name or actually the URL of the image, then how React will identify that which one you are trying to remove? This is the issue, and to solve this issue, then we are going to use the ID so that we can easily tell our React that, hey React, I actually want to remove the image which is not I'm removing from the URL, I'm removing it from the proper key, whatever you have defined. Generally, you can define it as an index, but index is also not recommended, although it will work or it is working. You can see there is no error. So here you can see on the documentation it is given that you are in-depth explanation of negative impact of using an index as key. If you choose not to assign an explicit key to the list item, then React will default to using indexes as a key. So if you are not assigning anything, then in that case also key was index, but it says you need to define. So we have also defined key as an index. So that's why it is given here that if you are not if you choose to not to assign the explicit key, then React will default to the indexes. But here it is necessary that you need to give some other or you can say your own identity. Just like if you are getting these images from the database, then every image has its unique ID. You need to provide that ID here instead of this index. So for now, because we are not getting it from the database, I'm leaving it with the index to remove that warning or the error. What was that? Let's check. I need to check it. It is warning. Okay, you can see it is given that warning. It's not error. So we have solved that warning by adding this key. So let's really work on the remove of the image.